Radiant has first map choice, and they elected to go to Stone Keep. So we are going to Stone Keep, ladies and gentlemen. Tinkering Barrack for TapZy. Luke is Too Good will be playing today. Luminary Genos for him. Eminence Leon for Scarcety. Temporal Divide for xNyjuw. Shiique will be playing the Amani. Burn Monster Tyra for TuIly. Stormer Bullets Khan for Slayaaaaaa. Burst Mode Victor for Yuumeda. Mortal Reach Saris for Darku, who will be subbing in for Ranked. And Mother's Grace Inara for Duffman Rules. And it is a splitting ice Amani for Shiique, who has elected to go Wrecker.
2, 1.
Good choice from him. TapZy going straight to point here up against Duffman Rules. TuIly falling pretty low. The heal does come through from Sarah, so she will get back to full health. Meanwhile, on point, these two tanks still battling it out. No real advantage being won yet. And here comes Yuumeda on the Victor. xNyjuw does find first blood onto TuIly. Yuumeda eager to prove themselves. #1 GM on Xbox. A lot of people have their doubts about this team, but you know, through the thick of it all, they show up and they play. Trying to find this kill onto Leon here. 39% on the objective for GPS as they look to try and retake this. Frost Bomb does come out, doesn't connect with anyone, however. Leon finding some damage, does fall shortly after to Yuumeda. And it looks like Radiant might need to back up. Convergence comes out to pull anybody in that tries to make it to the point. Meanwhile, Slayaaaaaa looking to get some more damage through time and space. Does connect onto Slayaaaaaa, but only damages him. Shields come through. TuIly now playing the keep. Nobody on the objective here. TapZy does make it there. Viral kind of overcommitted on their zone. Crossfire is available. Meanwhile, Enlightenment available for Scarcety as well. Something could be made of these ults here. Slayaaaaaa gets lifted. And then Frost Bomb. Nice combo CC ability right there to keep Khan from contesting the objective as Radiant pick up the first capture here in game 1. Temporal Divide, interesting legendary choice here on Stone Keep. Usually we only see it come out on Bright Marsh and Frog Isle, if it does at all. I think Yuumeda is going to have to take the high ground here, and they will elect to take it. Frost Bomb holds them in place, but they do have the small advantage over the Amani, but gets shut down while xNyjuw is there as well. Overpower comes out. He misses the ultimate, and then he gets frozen as he is exiled by xNyjuw.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, big eminence coming out onto this GPS squad here. Yuumeda is about half health. Khan's gonna have to back up. He's shielding, trying to get back into spawn. He uses a shout. And Radiant, with about 1:10 left, looking fairly good here, coming up upon the last choke point. Barrage gets popped from Yuumeda, puts it away after he hits a couple bombs on some enemy champions there. No kills coming from it. They still have 3 ultimates in Seismic Crash, Convergence, and Crossfire. Meanwhile, 4 ultimates for the side of Radiant. All through time and space comes out, and they find Yuumeda with that. And now Khan's in trouble as Scarcety is able to take him down. You know, we talk a lot about Scarcety. Led the league last season in damage done under the name Potent. Able to find a kill on the TuIly here, putting some damage onto Duffman now. Trying to stay alive, has that Saris heal behind him. Meanwhile, Khan is now back and trying to push into Flame, but Genos is there. Dome Shield gets popped as well. Inara trying to hold this defense strong here in the middle. Does have the Saris heal. If that Saris can stay alive, I think they should be able to do this. Oh, and TapZy falling pretty low on the barrack here. He's used his rocket boots once. He might have his failsafe available. He does. Gets the shield. The wall goes up. Temporal divide comes through as well. And now Duffman holding on to this seismic crash. They have 5 ults for the side of GPS. Overtime is ticking away. Remember, the longer overtime goes on, the faster that bar goes down once it starts to. And Inara finally falls, but GPS able to defend successfully here as they tie the game 1-1. I think that was some good defense coming from the side of GPS, especially with the Saris and the Inara. Saris was able to maintain the high ground, stay up there, stay in that safety with her spawn door right next to her if she needs it, and was able to put out those massive heals onto this Mother's Grace Inara to keep her alive long enough to stall that overtime out.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Ult economy is in favor of GPS, but not by much. Dome Shield was the only ultimate not being saved by Radiant. They do come into this with some good ultimates. They have through time and space for that long corridor here at the initial team fight if they elect to use that. Dragon's Call is ready as well. And it looks like they're going to pop Dragon's Call here early on in this second round. He's going to try and make it, but he has to turn around because TuIly with the full send sneaks around, finds Amani, pops the crossfire, takes out Scarcety before the enlightenment can come through, and Viral looking, or excuse me, GPS. I don't know if it was the name change or what, but looking like a totally different squad here today. Through time and space does connect onto Duffman, but doesn't get the kill. Seismic crash now coming through. They find one onto TapZy, but not able to follow up. And he is going to get hit with the frost bomb. Doesn't get rooted, but does get the damage. They are able to burn her. Scarcety finds 2 in that engagement. And now Radiant look in control of this objective here as they start their zone. Exile comes out. Oh, and he missed. Convergence pulls him in though. Meanwhile, Duffman makes it back onto the objective and sneaks one in. And they capture the point. They can just die here. They can die and regroup. They've captured the objective. Half of this round is over for them. What a play. Oh, and Yuumeda powering his way through this corridor here on the high ground. Sees that Leon is back. Misses the grenade. Putting out some nice burst damage. Oh, and Scarcety falls. Slayaaaaaa turns and shoots him one time. Oh, nice communication there from GPS. Dragon's Call is available again. Oh, and Yuumeda putting some damage out. Misses the grenade once again. Falls off the high ground and ends up dying to Scarcety. Duffman able to find one onto Shiique, however, it is even 4-4 right now. Ult economy is in favor of Radiant if they need it. Temporal divide goes up, so that's a lot of damage being blocked. Won't last as long though. And GPS is in full send mode right now. They have overpower. Through time and space, able to find one onto TuIly. He did have crossfire. That's a nice pick there for the side of Radiant. And now Khan and Victor looking to make a move onto the high ground, maybe, possibly. Atlas is holding it all alone. About 45 seconds remaining in this push. And xNyjuw pushing right into Slayaaaa's face here, trying to get the kill.
30 seconds remaining.
I'll freeze your nethers off for that.
Enemy Enemy ramp.
TuIly looks to be in trouble here. He does have crossfire if he needs to use it. I wouldn't suggest he does.
10. Enemy killing spree. 9.
He will end up falling to Scarcety here, who's looking to find a kill onto Darku. 2 seconds remaining. Radiant with a nice zone. Nice dismount onto Duffman there. That's going to be a successful defense from Radiant now. Heading into round 3, we're all tied up 2-2.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we are heading into round 3. They don't have a through time and space this time, but they do have the Dragon's Call. It comes out this time. Hopefully they're able to protect the Amani a little bit better than they did at the start of last round. He is getting some damage off on the Duffman, but the Dragon gets bursted down. No bulldozers for the side of GPS either. Just a lot of focus fire onto the Dragon there. Let's take a look at the slash lines. xNyjuw only falling once so far. Scarcety 16-5. Meanwhile, Darku 0-7 on the Saris. A lot of deaths coming out of the support for the side of GPS. Radiant does end up capturing this point. And now Barrage comes through. Shiique able to find TuIly, but Slayaaaaaa and Yuumeda picking up Shiique and TapZy as well. Now GPS is sitting in the driver's seat here with 3 ultimates as well. Oh, nice grenade kill on the Scarcety there.
I'll be back.
Oh, Scarcety and Shiique picking up a kill apiece here as GPS is gonna have to back up. Oh, and Yuumeda almost got caught with that through time and space. Shiique and Scarcety find another kill each. And now GPS are gonna have to possibly stagger. That's a seismic crash on the xNyjuw, but there's no follow-up damage once again. A wasted ult from the side of Inara. Has to recognize his team is not there with him. xNyjuw now. Dragon's Call is going to come out again. Can he do something with it this time? Hasn't had any success with it. He is going to find TuIly this time. Exiled Duffman. The Dragon's going to go down. Meanwhile, 3 exiled enemies here from the side of GPS. Walled off is the Atlas now. Doesn't have his ult available. Does have his Deja Vu or his Temporal Divide on cooldown as well. Not many things being able to be used here. Dome Shield comes out from Barrack. Meanwhile, he's fighting Flame. Nobody in the middle of the map. Just right now, they are going to start moving towards it with 30 seconds remaining. 4 ultimates for the side of GPS. If they're able to hold this without using them, they could go into the next round with the huge advantage.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yuumeda trying to put some damage on the Atlas. He is going to line of sight that. TapZy now the only one contesting the payload. And they're able to push him out of it as they successfully defend once again. We're heading to a round 4 here. It's 3-3, ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, and he tries to get some pop shots off to get some dismounts going. Meanwhile, Convergence comes out. No kills coming through from either side yet. Barrage might change that. Able to find some damage onto Shiique. Gets him about half. Seismic Crash comes out again. Doesn't find much success once again as well. Now TapZy making his way onto the objective. Meanwhile, in the backline, Darku's in trouble. TapZy finds the last hit, but Scarcety putting a lot of damage on there. TapZy with the double kill so far. Oh, and xNyjuw and Scarcety picking up a kill each on the Slayaaaaaa and TuIly. This could smell the end of this. Oh, he doesn't know. He still doesn't know. Turn around. I guess he doesn't care. He's going to keep trying to dismount the damages for the side of GPS. As Nara fighting on the objective.
Finish it already.
You're mine.
Until he falls to Luke. Luke pretty close, 90% on his next ultimate. Doesn't look like they'll need it. Exile comes out in case anybody walks through that door, but they won't. Game 1, 4-3.